from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft my account for Bronze to Mythic. We are doing Innistrad Midnight Hunt, of course. It's going to be draft number 4, episode number 4. And look, I don't want to say we're cruising here, but we're kind of cruising. We've done 3 drafts so far. We've gotten 7 wins in each. So we have been every draft in a trophy so far. And we are rocking and rolling and doing great with different decks too. We were blue-black, we were Gruul, and we were Boros. So different decks. Haven't been blue actually, maybe everything. So that's pretty awesome. I want to remind you, of course, hit that follow button. If you're watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also want to remind you all that you got to go on and sign up for our giveaway. I'm giving away Modern Horizons 2 packs. It's a big thank you to everyone for signing up for Marvel Strike Force and getting me to my goal, my quota for my sponsored stream. So thank you, appreciate that. And the links in chat for that on YouTube will be in a pinned comment. And let's rock and roll here. Bronze to Mythic, our pick 1, our pack 1. What do we get? We get a Brutal Cathar. Pretty good rare here, obviously. Definitely very good and limited in that you can keep getting multiple things. I think it's very reasonable. So Brutal Cathar is pretty freaking awesome. Pretty solid card. Red in the back, obviously not a Boros card. So Brutal Cathar is great. We get a Ritual of Hope. We get a Rite of Oblivion, which is a very, very good card. An excellent card in the right deck. Super good card. I was a Trapper, a Bat Whisperer, Shipwreck, Sifters. Nothing here is even close to the value of Brutal Cathar. So pretty easy one here. And take Brutal Cathar. We are passing a Rite of Oblivion. We're passing some white cards. Rite of Oblivion, Trapper, some blue cards as well. No green cards. But check it out. Easy game. Take the rare. Take the rare, Jim. All right. Let me get past a pack with a rare missing. So no real signal. There's a Beloved Beggar. Pretty sweet card, honestly. Pretty sweet card. Sarah Angel. Super cool. And then we get Lunar Frenzy. Also a solid card, but in red. Corpse Cobble, Clarion Cathars, Defense Straight, also very good. So I think the choice here is basically between the Beloved Beggar and the Defense Straight. Basically, the decision is, I think Defense Straight is probably a little better than Beloved Beggar is, but obviously staying in one color is a much better place to be. Black is, of course, very good, but a little overdrafted. So this comes down to just like wanting to stay open or wanting to take a card you might not play. Beloved Beggar does seem quite good. It will be better if there are ways to use sacrifice stuff. So I guess in some ways, Beloved Beggar almost feels like a black card anyway, because you want to have it with like the sacrificey stuff, because you want to put it in the graveyard and then flash it back later. So given that Beloved Beggar is like almost a black card anyway, it's kind of interesting, but I think I'm still going to take it. I'm going to take the white card here and try the Beggar. I haven't played it yet, so part of the beginning parts of the Bronze to Mythic series are all about learning the decks and the cards and kind of trying different things, so let's try it. Or it could be blue-white, obviously. Milling of blue-white certainly good too. So, pack number 3 is here, and there's an uncommon and a common missing with no blue cards. No black cards. And there's a Gale Drifter, also an Organ Hoarder. There we go. It's an easy game. So, Organ Hoarder seems like one of the best commons in the set. Just a phenomenal card. It's like a Seraph's pack mate that always draws a spell and is super synergistic. So, Hoarder seems great, and putting us on pace to be a pretty good blue-white Disturb deck. We played against a deck like that in our last draft. It looked very, very good. So Hoarder seems phenomenal. And of course, the Gale Drifter being here is a good sign as well, but it's open, which is nice. Passing a Contortionist, Troop, whatever. Hoarder's great. Looking pretty good. Looking like a good start here. All right, next pack. We get, not as exciting. I love Farmhand, super solid card. Some white card advantage, which is super cool to see. And then we get Dawnheart Wardens is also quite good, honestly. It's a 3/3 Vigilance for 3. Beginning of combat your turn, it pumps your whole squad if you have Coven. So very good card, honestly. Also a Witch, super solid 2-drop. Morning Patrols, whatever. Everything else in this pack is pretty mopey. So white does seem super open, which is great for us. Taking the Wardens here, I think, would be a poor choice, because even though it is very, very good, and we might end up green-white anyway, by taking the Wardens, we play a card we're not guaranteed to play, whereas we're pretty damn sure we're white at this point, which is like a card we're definitely going to play, and Farmhand seems better than the Witch. I think Witch is awesome, but I think Farmhand is really, really good. So, take Farmhand. Also, if we end up blue-white, definitely a lot of emphasis put on making all of our land drops to have enough mana to flashback our big spells. So, and pack number 5. A little less exciting. A little less exciting. I mean, Behemoth's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm in black. Trap is also pretty sweet. Trap is pretty sweet. A little more of a defensive card, but definitely what this kind of deck would want. Our last deck was a Boros aggro deck. Didn't really want this card, but a blue-white defensive deck with lots of card advantage seems pretty good. So feels like the kind of card we're looking for. Seems pretty cool. It's important to note like the value of cards like this. It's important to note that a card like this is really, really good in some decks and kind of ends some decks, and being able to evaluate that kind of on the fly and looking at your deck and seeing where it is. Now, no blue cards. No blue cards at all here. And there is a late Sunrise Cavalier, a card we had in our last deck. It is very, very good. Very, very good card. Also, Immolation. So red does seem like it's a little bit open. Silverbolt here is certainly a very reasonable card too. Card is super, super solid. And being red-white doesn't really jive with the cards we currently have. Despite this being a really, really good card and of it being open. So the question here is it Bolt or Cavalier? And I think Bolt is fine. I think we're going to Bolt here. Again, I kind of want to play this Organ Hoarder if we're just splashing blue. And I think that a lot of our cards just don't line up well with the aggressive stuff that the other cards are asking for. So that's fine. Very, very safe pick here. Get past an Ominous Roost. We played against this card in our last draft. Seemed pretty bad. Tokens not being able to block seems rough. I'd want to like board this card for slow matchups, but I think this card's pretty mopey overall. There's no doubt that the blue-white deck is a really good grindy deck, so it has so much card advantage. So I don't think you need a card like this to make your cards better. Just flash your cards back, you know? Just flash your cards back. So Drowned Amalgam's kind of cool. It's a pretty huge blocker. And we can also mill our own cards. So that's pretty cool. Unblockable. Seems solid. Seems solid. And this pack is terrible. All right, so our only blue card here is on Otherworldly Haze, a card that it should be almost never playable. Just not good. Just not a good card. Card disadvantage. If we have like 1,000 disturbed cards, we're not going to have room to play this card. Just not a good card. And then we have a bunch of black cards and a bunch of green cards that are all very mopey. I mean, Arrogant Outlaws, okay. Everything else here kind of sucks. I'm gonna take the Gaze though, just as like to like cut blue and make sort of less blue cards in the back. But all right, now we're rocking and rolling here. So now blue is popping in. Sifter seems awesome. An excellent way to discard our cards like Beloved Beggar and just get a 2/3 for 2, which is awesome. So super cool card. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And next pack is not good. Green does seem somewhat open, but Stuffed Bear is a weird card. I feel like this card might be fine, but I haven't played it yet. I'm just gonna pass all the green cards around. Again, this is not a pod draft. This is a league draft, so we're not gonna play against his opponents. Therefore, I want them to be in green. Take the good cards. Take the good green white cards. Take them. I don't want them. So push them farther into their colors and keep them out of my colors. I mean, this card's like pretty bad, but sure. This card's actually fine, Component Collector. It taps their werewolves and stuff like that. So overall, not super unhappy with our first pack here. I think we're doing pretty well. And Open Memory Deluge.
Bingo!
Solid card. Not going to be as good and limited as a constructed because you got to be stable on a stable board, but it will win the game by itself if that is the case. Also, Luminarch Veteran, Unruly Mob, Startle. Pretty easy pick here. I think we're taking Deluge. Our deck looking to be pretty defensive. We have few removal spells that are cheap. We got some good blockers. So now we have our way to win the game with Deluge, which is an insanely good card. So love it. Love it. If our deck felt clunky and was lacking removal or needed some sort of like some other effect to kind of like keep us alive, I could see maybe passing on it, but this card seems great. We get past a Firmament Sage, a 2/3 for 4. Whenever Day-Night Cycle triggers, it draws a card. Once again, it's the same issue. So it's really important, really, really important, folks, to look at the cards in the context of the cards you already have because it is very variable how good a card is. This card is pretty good, I think. It's probably fine if you need a slower deck, need a way to draw cards. But our deck is not going to struggle with card advantage. We have tons of card advantage already with our Disturb cards. Now we have a Deluge. So, like, we don't even need a card like this ever, basically. So we just not even look at it. It's not even great. Is it not good at all? Sure. I mean, maybe it's just not good at all. But the point is that, like, if your deck needs a way to draw cards in the late game, sure. But we don't need that at all. So, Ritual Guardian, Soul Guide, Gryff, Locked in a Cemetery, or Silverbolt. So the question here is, what's better, Silverbolt or Locked in a Cemetery? I don't know. I'm going to take the Bolt, though. Oh, no, Cemetery. It's good. Cemetery is good. So this card is turns on if there's 5 more cards, right? Yes, this card's actually great in our deck. So, jeez. This bag is really good. So we have just a fine card here in Trainer. We have Captain. Both a little off plan for us. Falcon Abomination also a little off plan for us. So we have Gale Drifter, Trapper. Both seem reasonable. What's Trainer do? Double Strike. It is really a really solid card. So basically it comes down to like the synergy card in Gale Drifter or to the raw power of Dualcraft Trainer. This card is really good. Like, I think the first strike for 4 is like really solid, and then it also can give double strike too, which is good with our flyers. So I'm gonna Trainer here. Try this card out. Good news is our colors seem wide open. Wide open. Alright, and then I get past a pack with a so we have a Candle Grove Witch, which I think is very, very good. We also have Bait Hook Angler, which I think is just better in our deck. It's a Disturb card, it's a Spirit, it kind of serves those synergy purposes here. And again, we're not looking to be that aggressive, so I think Angler's where we're at. Cathar's Call is kind of whatever. Consider seems pretty good in this deck, because obviously like we want to put cards in our graveyard anyway. Commando's kind of whatever. I think I'm pretty happy playing Consider in this deck. I like it. Don't spin our wheels too much, but alright, so Sunset Revelry also seems like it'd be kind of a cool card in this deck. But I don't know if it's like good enough. Sifters is also just like quite good. Right now we have what? We have 1, 2. Only actually have 2 cards with Disturb. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. They are better multiples. That is true. All right. Loyal Griff. Flash creature can bounce your own stuff. It's fine. Geist Wave. Whatever. Yeah, this card's fine. Also cool because you can bounce. So say they go to kill my where is it? My Hook Haunt Drifter. I can bounce it and then replay the front side, which is kind of cool. So these cards go late. Jeez, Casting Naturalist. I don't think we're playing either one of these cards, but I guess I would play the Spirit maybe with my like Memory Delusion stuff. Probably not playing that though. Startle is not really on plan with our deck, but just a good card in general. So, and then whatever. Just gonna take so Trapper Tables. That's great. Deck seems pretty good so far. I don't need this card. I mean, that card. Sure. Last pick defense test. Sure, you can have it. It does seem like in our first few drafts, like green has been very underdrafted. The one draft we were green, our deck seemed pretty awesome, and then that has been my impression so far. We were blue black in our first draft. Fluffy, thanks my friend, I appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed the intro. Scott Toon killed it as usual. Pretty bad pack. Should say Consider again, honestly. Like, it's kind of a cool way to make our opponent not flip their werewolves and stuff too. So. Yeah, sure. Pretty bad pack, but Delver's not good. Definitely not good. Another pretty bad pack. Interesting. Don't really want Dissipate. Don't think Devious Cover Up is very good either. Evolving Wild is like. All right, I'm sorry. I forgot. It's the werewolf thing. It doesn't work like it used to. So Consider will not work like that. You're correct. I think Wilds, I guess. I don't even know. These cards are pretty bad. I doubt a card we take in that back would make our deck anyway. So, all right. So kind of like drying up a little bit here. I mean, Morning Patrol is certainly fine. Just like on theme. Let's go with our Sifters, etc., etc. So it makes sense. All right. Drifter's great. Locking Cemetery is pretty good, but I want more cards that actually have Disturb. Make our deck like more like synergistic and functional. We have 2 Sifters, so Cemetery is good and all, but right now we have Candletrap, Silverbolt, and another Locked in the Cemetery, so oh my god. This card's unreal. Just like unreal good. Like your marquee uncommon. So have I watched Kyle Rose draft Blue White? No. No, I don't watch much Magic content. All I do is Magic literally all day. So when it's time for me to relax, I watch StarCraft if I have time. Falcon Abomination is very, very good in the blue-black deck, but this deck's not going to use the zombie tokens very well, so it's just a Windrake, I think, for the most part. So, super easy pick there. Then you have a Trapper or an Unsummon. I actually like Unsummon in this deck. I think we have plenty of card advantage, so the card disadvantage doesn't matter. I think staying alive is really important. Again, also kind of cool. You can, like, if they're going to kill your flipped creature, you can bounce it and recast it. That's just the front side, which is kind of cool. So, like it. There's a Wrangler too, but that's not really us. Ritual, Cathar Commander, yeah, whatever. I don't think that Unblinking Observer is very good. So, Scab is the best uncommon in the set. What the blue one, the blue opposition. I mean, it's good in the blue black deck. Sure, it's great, but like I don't think it's great in our deck. It's probably fine, but all right, this back's terrible for us. This is also my fourth draft, folks. So I am still learning the cards too. You know, that's the whole point of the series. All right, yeah, these cards all stink, so whatever. Yeah, so I mean, we're not getting any more cards for our deck, but it's fine. Our deck's totally done. So, Commando, I'm not playing that either. And it's this. So, I would say our deck is done and looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. Guys, waves, whatever. We don't need any more playables, so our deck's already done. So it's this is 7, this is 20, this is 17 lands. Trapper, Consider. Consider's not like amazing in our deck, but it's just fine. So Farman, Beggar, Angler, 2 Sifters. Deck looks pretty good. I would say Component Collector is the one card that like stands out to me as a card I don't necessarily want to play. What can I play over it? Not much. And honestly, like it isn't just that bad. So this deck definitely wants 17 lands because as you saw in our match versus deck in the previous draft, if you were here, this deck can't miss land drops. You have so much to do with all of your mana that like you just want to make land drops every single turn. So it's got to be 17 lands for sure. And then yeah, I think we can play with Spirit over the Collector. I think Spirit's fine in our deck. We have some instant speed things to do, so that's pretty cool. And it's just another flyer. Blocks flyers. I think that's fine. Not super convinced either way, but I think this is fine. So, that's our deck, folks. Place your bets. Let's go. Place the bets, please. 7 wins, yay or nay. Place your bets, please. YouTube folks, take a second and pause the video. Go down, hit, and type in believer or non-believer. Twitch folks, place your bets. And this is going to get 7 wins, yes or no. I'm not going to say I've done 3 drafts so far and gotten 7 wins in all of them. But, oops, I said it. Place your bets, folks. All right, round 1. We're in gold now, folks. And the votes are coming in. Uh-oh. Don't look at this hand. All right, so we're going to mulligan. It's fine. No big deal. This is a deck that should have a lot of card advantage, so mulligan shouldn't be that bad for us. Hand's great. Keep this. I think this is the hand where we're going to just bottom and Consider, because what are we looking for? Lands or spells? And we have a pretty good mix of lands and spells here. So, like, just don't need it. What's up, Marino? This is draft number 4. It's right up there. Episode 4, draft 4, Bronze Mythic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so Vengeful Strangler. And pretty solid little beater here. Honestly, don't mind just playing Loyal Griff and blocking this and just, like, avoiding the backside of it entirely. So that's pretty good. We're going to do that. Bets are in, and a lot of believers. A lot of non-believers, too, though. Not paying their money where their mouth is, though. Yeah, I feel that, Kale. I feel that, too. I understand. Blocking. So, this makes the Strangler basically just, a 2-1. It's totally fine. We have tons of card advantage in our hand. Like, tons of card advantage in our hand. Like, an actual unbelievable amount of card advantage. So, they're going to play Curse of Leeches. All right, so what is this card? 3 mana rare. Enchant a player as its permanent. All right, sure. Enchant a player's upkeep. They lose when you gain one. And then if it goes to night, it becomes a 4/4 lifelinker. pretty good. All right, so it does seem pretty good. Does seem pretty good. We're gonna Organ Hoarder. That's pretty good too. All right, I guess we'll take the Cathar and say go. This card's so freaking good. It's so good. Card advantage for days. For days. So, this, like, isn't that bad. I mean, they're mind rotting us, but we're, like, the Disturbed deck. So, like, yeah, I mean, we're discarding 2 here, but, like, we're discarding freaking Gale Drifter and Devoted Gravekeeper. So, sure. All right, whatever. You got me. You got me. Good joke. Good joke. And take 1. Draw Fading Hope. Sure. So we just want to play this as a 3-1 flyer if it can't block. It's perfect. So attack. I think this card's fine, but it's like actively very bad against this deck. Like if you're using, like if they're gonna find their way to use the token profitably, sure. It's cool. So they try and kill this thing, we can like bounce it back to our hand and replay it on the front side, which is super cool. Super solid card. Just super solid card. All right, what's up, opponent? You have no defenses, and I have 6 power in play. Do your worst. Do your worst. This card does seem pretty good. This card does seem pretty good. Whenever your opponent like plays a card, you just like don't want to kill it. That's usually a good sign. It's usually a good sign. Oh my god.
Bingo! Alright.
We'll let them do this. There's no reason to stop this now, so it's fine. That was a cool animation. I get the scry too. That's sick. Give me that back. Love it. Locked in a cemetery. I'm gonna bottom this. I kind of want to just draw lands, honestly. We have like Cathar in our hand. Lose 1. Alright, didn't draw a land. Would you consider? Sure. I'll consider it, I suppose. I guess we're just going to like attack and play Gravekeeper. Like the amount of card advantage we have right now is just actually sick. We're just like unbelievably flush with things to do, you know? Let's guys consider first. Let's see what we draw. Startle in the graveyard. Startle's probably pretty good with us attacking. They haven't done anything, though. It's kind of weird. We have a 2-drop we're playing this turn. Doesn't really fit super well into our curve next turn. I think we want it, though. Draw it. Oh, whatever. I threw the wrong button. Whatever. I think it's fine either way, honestly. I'm actually not sure what's correct, so... Gravekeeper. Drawing a land makes me happy, too, so... Gonna mill 2 here. And we're gonna mill land, sure. Play wilds. And yeah, I mean consider a look nicer with Surveil, but it's not an evergreen mechanic, it's a set mechanic, so I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so they have 6 lands, and they're gonna flip the Lurker. And we should to Brule Cathar it, which is pretty sick, so if you got stuff up in your graveyard, tap a creature you don't control. So yeah, we got a Cathar here. Yeah, I mean they might have to kill this. The question is like, can we find a way to? Oh, it's night. Oh, duh. Yeah, sorry. Good catch. Good catch, Keith. Thank you. All right, let me just tap and attack. I guess right. Whatever. Could double spell back today. We can't do that with. We could like Deluge plus Trapper and do that. But then I can't attack either. Yeah, let's play those tappers. Like, they can attack and gain 4 back, but like, let me just attack for 7 next turn, so. I could have played this as the backside and then played this and got the day and then done it that way, but then I wouldn't get the Leeching Lurker because it would be an enchantment. So, sure. Pretty aggro attack with the zombie. That's pretty funny, but like the Cathar can never hit the Lurker. They just can't exist on proper days, on proper cycles. All right, so land. First things first, we're jamming. And they like just aren't. They're gonna defense straight my Organ Hoarder, which is obviously a great exchange for us. Did its job already? Did its job already? And then we're going to, I think, Deluge and Trapper. We'll see what we draw, but yeah, it's pretty good. Take Farmhand and Trainer. And now I'm actually Farmhand, actually. We have Coven next turn? We can't have Coven next turn. Yeah, let's do that instead. Because there's no point in playing Trapper because I have a creature in play anyway. So, let's play this. Get another land. Card seems awesome in our deck. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Blood Pact. Draw 2, take 2. Yeah, please. Please do, my friend. Please do. Awakener, sure. That is a 1/1. Alright, so, I mean, this is a pretty easy, like, 3/3 and flip. Just smash. So we're going to attack first, because this Coven ability will give Double Strike. Give Double Strike to the Graphkeeper. And then attack with everything. It's an ambitious block. So they're going to Blade Brand for Death Touch. Sure. Anything else? Novice Occultist. Sure. This card's good. Opt Eaten Alive. Never mind. Not good anymore. Bye-bye. And another Vengeful Strangler. And a Homestead Courage. We can't even block. Okay. Can lock that bad boy in the cemetery. That's not a great one to lock in a cemetery, because if they have a sack outlet later, it's really, really good for them. So, I mean, they're dead. 3, 2... No, but we can do lots of stuff, so whatever. Just gonna play everything. Give me that. Give me this. Give me that. Do this. Do this. Wrath me. Do it. Draw Mythic Massacre. Just kill me. Mythic Massacre off the top. Just kidding.
Game. Blouses.
That's a winner. Ah! Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Round 2. Deck's great. Char Pizza's the nut. We're ordering 2-hour pizza for dinner. It's a our local pizza place offers like a 2-hour Chicago style pizza. And it's funny, it was my most viral tweet ever because everyone in Chicago had a freaking conniption about it. And because everyone on Twitter has to make a new, but it's really good though. It doesn't look super great, but it is really, really good. It's just like a pizza they make that like, it's like a deep dish pizza, but they like caramelize the cheese on the outside. It just takes a while to make. Apparently it's like a smaller place in Chicago. Like everyone knows like Giordano Chicago style, but there's like a lesser known place called like It's like Pequots, something like that, or like, I don't know. And it's more, yeah, Pequots. There you go. So it's like that. It's very, very good. I mean, Nicole and I get it like once a month. It's really good. Ross, New York pizza is also insane. I have it all the time, you know? All right, so we're going to just grab keep here. Just let it ride. Pequods, there you go. I also love regular Chicago style, so. Ross!
Get off my plate.
I'm going to time Ross out for his terrible opinions on pizza. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? So we mailed some good ones. It's okay, though. Keeper Mulligan. I should time Ross out for his bad pizza opinions. Use your emotes. Most emotes wins. Keeper Mulligan. I should time out Ross for his bad opinions on pizza. All right, so they play a Shady Traveler. We're going to play like Farmhand Island, which is fine, so. Ross is correct. Plains. Island. Say go. I'm seeing a lot of keeps. I'm not seeing enough keeps, though. Yeah, West Coast, you're screwed over there. We're lucky over here. Life's good. Pizza's good. Why are you booing me? I'm right. It sounds like Ross. Sounds like Roy. But you guys gotta understand, folks, pizza's not supposed to be anything. Like, it's just pizza. It's just a food. It doesn't need to be a thing or not thing. Is it good to eat? If it is good to eat, then yes, it is enjoyable, you know? All right, so they have double Shady Traveler, which actually got kind of scary, honestly. We're going to consider... Is a hot dog a sandwich? Oh, now we're going. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Every time I bring this up, this happens. That's why I got like 4,000 tweets in that fucking thing or whatever. All right, so y'all pizza elitists, all right? Y'all pizza elitists. All right, so we're going to draw. We can... They're going to Rotten Reunion my graft thingy. That's lame. All right. Sure, I guess. So we're going to play, like, Drifter. I mean, the Amalgam blocks pretty well, which is kind of good. Just play this and say go. Pizza elitist. Yes, pizza elitist. Too many pizza elitists. Alright, so this is a pretty easy block, I think, because we just want to, like, trade our guild info as soon as possible, so... Let's get Menace to... Man, Start will be so nasty here. Do we block a Trapper also? Or Farmhand also? Yeah, I'm gonna block like this. Let's see what they do. Alright, great. That's perfect. So, like, the worst thing there is they have a kill spell for this thing, then this dies too, but... Flashback, I guess they have that too, so that's fine, whatever. So they get some zombies, no big deal. We have Drownyard Amalgam and Stormrider Spirit, which are also both great. Drownyard's a big butt. Allow us to flip this thing next turn. This all feels pretty good for us. Let's play this, say go. Mill 3, hit nothing good. It's okay though. Say go. Like, I love New York pizza. Attack for 1. I could. You're right. I missed the point. You're right. You're right. I missed the point. Just like you see tokens of blade, I'll think about it. You're right. And now I have Fading Hope to bounce my farmhand if they try and kill it, but they have a 4/4. So we're just gonna chill. Honestly, I'm in no rush to do anything. Like, just gonna say go. It's Spirit up, tap her up. I could tap this, flip this, and attack, but that just feels unnecessary. Like, they have 2 cards in their hand. If they have nothing, we're going to win. If they have a trick, we're going to be in trouble. So just chill. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Alright, so tap this. I think we're in good shape, folks. I think we're in good shape. We got shields up and everything. Organ Hoarder, hello. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Mana value of a flipped werewolf is whatever its front side is. I'm going to put the Silver Bolt into our hand. Silver Bolt, Silver Bolt, Silver Bolt. It's Christmas time. in Innistrad. Let's go. Back to daytime. Coxie, thanks for following. If you haven't followed the show, that follow, and of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're all freaking great. Bronze to Mythic, episode 4, draft 4. They mill a Corpse Cobble, which is pretty bad against Fading Hope, and no taps here. They're going to attack with their 2/2s. This is an instant, right? That's pretty cool. So they're going to make a 4/4 here off of their things. That's fine. I'll allow it. So no blocks. I can just bounce it or kill it or anything. Transform features will not give devotion because they don't have pips, but they have a mana value. They have a mana value. Alright, they're not going to do it. Oh, they're mana short. They're mana short. Never mind. That was why I assumed they attack. It's a really weird attack when you have Corpse Cobble. It must have screwed up, miscounted, I guess. That's a really weird attack otherwise. So, tap this, untap. They're just freaking dead, so whatever. Get out of here. Just get out of here. You're dead. You're dead. So they could have, if they had one more mana, decay triggers on the stack, flash this back, and make a 4/4. Which would have been a good play. I'm pretty sure that they just miscounted because that's like Wild's attack on that turn. So play a land, then play Sifters immediately. Must have 2 lands in their hand. Discarding a flip the switch. I don't know what's happening, folks. That's a good one. I know our deck is good. That much I do know. But it's a mill land and draw this card right here. It's a hoarding zombie, sure. They're at 5. It's like a lot of things to have to tap. This thing can be unblockable. Sure, tap this. It's dead. Yeah, it's dead. I can just kill them. So, tap this, bounce this, attack. Yeah, they're dead. Alright, whatever, sure. Blah, 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 blah. Try bottom. Tap this. Attack with everything. Winning the game is so passe. Just so passe. Boom, boom, boom. Game. Lock it up. 2-0. Lock it up. 2-0. Let's do it. Speed run to Mythic. I just guarantee we're never going to win a match ever again. Drake says, the format is very skill testing, so it makes sense. Alright. Yeah, sounds great. We're going to want to get an island off of Wilds, I think, and not bother considering on turn 1, because we want to just do that later, so do this. Whatever, whatever. If it's a Pro Tour, I'll say go, but it's a freaking arena draft, who cares? Get my island now. Little F6 value. My current record to Mythic, once again to horribly curse me for the rest of this series, is 17 drafts in Kaldheim. I believe I won. I got trophies in basically half of those drafts. There's a video on YouTube. I go over all my drafts. So play this, get a land. Next turn can be Angler plus Consider. It can be Morning Patrol. We'll see. Not gonna block here. This card's too good later on. Blue-green. Blue-green indeed. There is a flash creature. A 3/2 green flash creature that would eat my farmhand here. Make me look very stupid for my friends. Could also have a counterspell. Let's play this first. So we're gonna play the Morning Patrol, I think. And just see what they do. Resolve pretty quick. Alright, we're attacking. Little test spell there. Little feelers out there, you know? Put little feelers out there. Dawnheart Rejuvenator. 2/4. Cool card. Cool card. Beloved Beggar. Also pretty cool. It says Vigilance. Just chill here and play our flyer, right? No rush to do much. So but Drake says the point's not worth it. I think that was mostly an arena read where like I cast this, it resolves really, really fast. So it's very doubtful they have the even a flash card at all. If I'm playing in a Pro Tour, I might not attack there. I do agree with you that like it's a risky attack, but that was mostly an arena read. All right, so Organ Hoarder milling 2 lands, pretty good. Board's coming up a little bit, that's fine. Oh, we are dropping frames. What's going on? Why are frames dropping? What's going on? I swear to God. Or on like uploading a video, are you, Tits?
I'm not, no.
Little lag spike. Little lag spike. Power through it, folks. Power through it, all right?
What could I possibly be uploading?
It's not you. It's just the thing. All right, so yeah, we're rocking totally fine upload speed. So just hiccup on the internet. It's all Ross's fault. All right, so I'm gonna play a land here. Yeah, Farmman doesn't have much to do yet. We can like Beggar, Angler, Consider, or just play Organ Hoarder and Consider. What's about the Hoarder? Just like play this. Ross's Revenge. Alright, perfect. So now we draw Sifters. We can discard the Beggar next turn, which is dope. Let's do that. Attack with our Flyer. Let's go. They have 4 cards in hand. We have 5, and all of our cards are spells, and they're all good. So, come on, chat. Bear with me. You can do it. Contortionist Troop. Comes up with X counters on it. End step, put a counter on a creature. I think the card's pretty good. And not a card that we deal with super well. Alright. Okay. So they can grow their stuff. They're going to Coven and put a counter on the Rejuvenator. Sure. So we're going to consider here. Oh, I know it's there. Right. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. God damn it. All right. I'm going to say that the consider dialogue is not the way it should be. Because twice now I've tried to keep the card and accidentally milled it, which sucks. So screw that. Oh wait, no, I didn't know it was there. I'm sorry. I already drew Sifters. We're good. I'm drunk. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. So we're going to play lots of stuff this turn. We're going to attack in the air. No, I'm going to Sifters first. So Sifters, and we're going to discard the Beggar. Cool. We drew a Loyal Griff, which is actually pretty sweet. We also have Deluge, so we're going to attack in the air for 3. And just say go. And just keep doing our thing, I guess, right? We can Deluge or Loyal Griff. Right now we are pretty safely in the air. We can just block. We can just Loyal Griff back our Organ Hoarder too, which is kind of cool. We have a lot to do with our mana. We have a lot to do. Alright, so Bird Admirer. That's annoying, but we can have we have the lock, so that's cool. Alright, so attacks. End step. Oh, that's great. So they're putting a counter on the Bird Admirer. Perfect. So we're gonna play the Griff, I think, and then we're going to lock in the Cemetery, the Bird Admirer. So play this. I'm just gonna bounce the Organ Hoarder for value. I can bounce the Farmhand too, I guess, right? Bounce farm, play Farmhand. Let's bounce the Organ Hoarder. It's more value. It's a little clunkier, but Yeah, the Scry interface would be a lot better for Consider for sure. It's going to be a heavily played card. Like, just do it right, you know? So we have 6 cards in the bin, which is perfect. We're going to make this thing tapped and go away for good. Get it in the air. Play Organ Hoarder again. And yeah, this is going great. I mean, we're like unbelievably flush with resources. Like, there is not a chance we cast all these spells this game. It's never going to happen. Like, we have Sarah Angel, Factor Fiction, just like random creatures. They have, okay. To be fair, that's fine. We got a Fellow Chucker over here. And we're going to take Candle Trap, I think. Yeah, definitely Candle Trap. Get value off our Graphkeeper. Now you have a kill spell for the next thing that can block flyers. Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, opponent? You got nothing. You got nothing. Except for a Deluge, is really good, but... Oh, they have a Wrangler. That's card's pretty good. Okay, so that's our target for Candle Trap. Great. Putting a counter on something. I like the just rolling all the creatures to the side. All right, so Dual Craft Trainer, cool. So we're going to Candle Trap and Exile and play a 2-drop. So right to combat. Probably tap one of them and leave blockers back. Otherwise, I smashed for 1,000,000, so... Yep, we have 3, 2, and 1. So we have plenty of good stuff for that. It's back here. And we get to Candle Trap here. I guess if they had some way to like remove my farmhand in response to this, it would fizzle the ability, right? Oh, no, it's activate only. Never mind. Okay, we're good. So, yeah, ship it. Just do it right now so they can't tap stuff on their turn. Play Angler. We're crushing. Fred, we're crushing. Wins all day. All I do is win, win, win. Flashback Deluge, sure. I mean, at this point, they've seen basically all the cards in their deck. So, if their whole deck can't beat us, then great, honestly. You not care about the troop? It's just a big ground idiot. We're winning the game in the air. Like, and the tapper will control the entire game. Their attacks aren't great, you know. We have lifelink, we have plenty of blockers, we have flyers. Ooh, another Organ Hoarder? Okay. Their deck seems solid, if unexciting. They mill 2 more lands, sure. Pumpkins! End step again, sure. Draw land, sure. So now we're looking at attacking in the air. Start there. And then probably make a flyer. Could like make a flyer, then make a farmhand into a lifelinker. Alright, that's a pretty good one. So they have a Nebelgast Intruder. Good card, good card. Triple A, thanks for the resub. That's fine. That's going to eat my Loyal Griff. No recourse there. Still getting in with the Gale Drifter. Still playing more stuff, so... Is there more? Duel for Dominance. Make the 4/6 fight my Drifter. So this is like all of their good cards. This is fine. Sure. How many cards in their library? 15. All right, so 1, 2, 3. It's fine. This card's really good. Really, really good. So now we're going to play, we're going to flashback our Graph Keeper and then activate our farmhand, I think, so our blocks are better. If I fire up Gale Drifter, I have 2 mana left over. I can't really use that effectively. Make Sarah Angel. Making Sarah Angel is pretty reasonable. It does beat the board right now. So I want to, if I draw a land that I can double spell next turn, I can go 5 and 3. So we're 1 short on that right now. They have 2 cards left. I assume the 2 cards I got off the thing was this and this, so we can double strike it too, which is pretty sick. All right, this is a little risky, I think. I'm gonna make a Sarah Angel. Then next turn we can like Graph Keeper Trainer or like, we'll see, Phantom Carriage. All right, that's pretty big. All right, so I mean the thing is like if we can beat the cards they have left, like Rise of the Ant, sure. Like they're really running out of cards. Like it's not just that they're running out of cards; they're running out of spells. They've used the dig through time twice and pulled all the spells out of their deck. So, all right, so we get to play Trainer here, give this double strike, which is insane. Basically forces a chump block, which is awesome. We have 4, 2. Yeah, that's good. Like I can't imagine they have many actual like good spells in their deck left. Like because they just use them all. Alright, so we're gonna chump block, which is fine. And we're going to play this. No, decking can be very real this game. I mean, we'll have 12. We are actually behind a card as far as decking goes. But I think we'll be all right. Oh, never mind. Covetous Castaway. Dies mill 3. Perfect. So they'll put a counter on their Carriage. We'll double strike our Soul again and attack. I should probably double strike this Soul Keeper, honestly. It'll be a 5/5, so cool. And they're not casting their Rise of the Ants, which is super sketchy. So need to be aware of possible things here. That's actually pretty good, Startle. Interesting. Very, very interesting. On the lookout for tricks here because I didn't play this thing. We can't make them mill, but it's true. That is true. All right, so they block. Oh, it does. It's a face-up trick. That's fine. They can only do it. Well, I screwed up. I just didn't read the card. They played this. I just didn't even see it. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I just screwed up. All right, what are you gonna do? All right, so that's fine. We threw away that, which is fine. We get to have 12 cards left. Yeah, that's obviously pretty unfortunate. Just stupid and didn't realize that card was there. 4, so we have 7 mana, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's fine. There are 9. We could try like, I don't want to amalgam yet. Yeah. Alright. Might be. Might be. Let's go. This thing's getting pretty big now, but we are threatening a double strike kill in the air, so they have to at least respect that. It's 4, 8, 9, 10. They gain 2 life, though. That clock changes, too, so I think this game could come to decking, honestly. Yeah, they cast this, I just didn't, like, process it. We have, what do we have left in our deck, too? I mean, they have 11 cards left, and they're offering me their Castaway to mill them for 3. That would be the 10, 9, 8 cards. 7 on the draw step, 6, 5, 4 cards. Just got bounce here. Actually, let me look at this. That also mills cards. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go on the we're gonna go on the deck them out plan for sure. So we just need to make them attack this turn and then do that. So do this. We're not playing this yet. We're gonna hold up Stormrider Spirit and Memory Deluge, and I can double strike the Soul, but they can pump it. So they have a lot of pumps too. So. Yeah. Okay, that's true. Also, there's so much to take in. I'm sorry. It's all my 4th draft. I'm still reading a lot of these cards. Okay. So. Deluge and 4 left over. So we just don't want this to die. Well, this can die, like, if they're going to deck next turn. Alright, where should they go? Yes, hey, I do. Cards. Trying to make this unblockable and double strike is like a lot of mana and a lot of stuff to do. So like I kind of like, and if it fails, they can gain 2 life off this. Like it also might encourage them to attack too. Yeah, now I start attacking. They have no flying blockers at present. Oh, what a freaking game. Sorry, folks. These are hard games to talk through. Sure. Okay. So it's like giving me the air. It's kind of weird. Nine cards left. weird that they want to like give us the air, you know? Like, there's got to be something happening here. What's up, Seti? Duel for dominance. Okay. That's fine. And they have no cards left and 9 cards in their library. So now we're in double chump mode with this thing. We have the Trapper to tap this also. We have what? I mean, if they have a way to kill my flyer, we're just dead, right? Like, kind of sucks to say, but alright, I guess we're just saying go. Okay. That's pretty bold. They have everything. The werewolves have trample. They can put 2 counters. Move to blocks. I mean, might be dead here. I don't know. I'm just making some blocks and whatever happens, happens, right? So, this is the block here. This is ridiculous. This is the only werewolf. It's fungus among us. Some ants too. I think the Trapper has to block. It says 4 power. It's got trample. Just let the traveler through. 3 here. 1 there's first strike. Nope. Wait, what? It's moving things on me. What's blocking this? No, what's blocking this is blocking this. Let's block this. Want this on our turn. I have startle also, so it's -2 on that, and an attacker coming back also, so if I kill things that have disturb, they can recast them. Holy shit, this is complicated. Here. That's all the blocks. 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're like super dead. It's not even oh, wait, this is block 2. I think we're pretty dead. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, no, I think we're exactly there.
Karn came to tell you that math is blockers.
Thanks, Karn. Very helpful.
Oh, you are the blocker?
So right now we're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from pumps, back down to 9 from startle. This is targeting. They're going to win the fight. They're trying to win the fight? Okay. So they're not going for lethal? I have lifelink too, right? So. Karn wants to know what's going to happen. They're going to pump the sprout. Because, yeah, that was a mistake. I just, sure. I guess it's not. They're just dead though, right? Because I can just like kill them in the backswing. So now we're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they have no pumps left. So I just startle the thing, killing my thing. And this should all work out for us. Oh, shut up. So, Karn's very upset. What the hell do you want, man? pretty sure they're dead. There's no startle plays for them. They have another Deathbringer Sprout. Whoa!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
So I need to put a creature of... Shit, I can't get freaking... Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. What is it, boy? Is there an onboard trick? That's funny. So it's nighttime. If it flips the date, yeah, we're at 4. Oh my god, this is unreal. We have 7, 6, 5 cards left. The Angler makes it a 1/2. That's double strike. Then I can't remove this thingy. So I flash this back. I've already I cast my Unsummon yet. I have not cast the Unsummon yet. So there's like 5 cards in my deck. So I just dig through time for Unsummon, play Baithook Angler for 2. I think that's it. Yeah, hold on. Suck my nuts!
Game. Blouses.
He heard that.
Karn heard that?
I think our neighbors heard that.
Nicole thinks our neighbors heard that. Look, they know what I do in here, right?
Actually, it's funny because the UPS delivery person was just here, and they probably heard it too.
Good.
So,
I'm glad they did hear that.
after I told them to take back the package that wasn't ours.
Whew. Man, we gotta come down with that game. Whew. Whew. What's he being treated for? It's on Twitter. It's like meningitis, steroid treatable meningitis, arteritis, something like that. Hand's great. Keep. Whew, boy. All right, we're good. We're good. We got this. Hand's great. We're all good. He's taking steroids, getting buff. Your dog's joined in. Great. I hope everyone's dog started barking. That's what I hope. Stormrider Spirit? Yeah, this should definitely be a different interface. This is awful. This is an awful interface for this card. Yeah, I can go in the bin. Alright, so does line up decently well against our Grabkeeper, but still. Whew, man, what a game. I agree. Alright. Damn. That was crazy. That was a crazy game. I love how my lag spiked a little bit, so like people are like just watching the end of the game now. It's great. Alright, so Ghoulish Procession. Card that I don't think is very good, but I'm not sure yet. We can just like eat this thing with the Cathar and just kind of get going, honestly. Yeah, let's just ship it. I mean, like, this card's obviously good, but it'll flip again later, so. Let's go. Look at my constructed deck. It is a very good deck. Heh, look who's back. Alright, sure. Infernal Grasp? We are playing constructed, jeez. Oh, look, it's Karn's butthole. Thanks, Karn. Just barking at just a total jerk. Just total jerk. Alright, so no good attacks. This is for my stuff too. That's pretty good, I guess. I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm making flyers. Do the thing. Oh, now you're leaving too. This is once a turn. Zombies just like aren't that good though, so man, they're like being real rude right now. Killing all my stuff. Did you order 2 hour pizza toast?
Yeah, it's not gonna be ready till 7.
Ready at 7?
Yeah.
I'm gonna starve to death. They're killing me. They told me 2 hour pizza.
Yes. And then I
All right, so
told him 2.5
this can block but can't attack. Can I block that? That was not paying attention. That last game took a lot out of me. Clearly. All right, we're gonna play Evolving Wilds. Just say go. I cast Factor Fiction. So. Day turns night. All right, they really like this card. Sure. It's gonna be a lot longer draft than our last draft, that's for sure. So like, I just block here. Like I just kill their creature and give them a zombie. I don't care about that. That's fine. Like. They gain 2 life, whatever. They can flash it back, whatever, I guess. I get planes. So, like, I just, like, missed the block last turn. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Sure. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't deal damage either? Oh, I'm still reading the cards, folks. It's only draft number 4, all right? It's only draft number 4. Still reading the cards. Prince damage also. I just thought it could...
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Okay. Sure. It's fine. No problem. Lands aren't that bad, obviously, so... And we keep, like, missing the cards we want to mill, too. It sucks. Alright, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna chill, I guess, and play... I do want to mill my own stuff, right? I probably do. Angler and Beggar. Or 1-off Factor Fiction. Can't play this. Can't be blocked. We have 21 cards in our deck. Yeah. Sure. Target ourselves. Yeah, we really suck at milling disturb cards, that's for sure. Or flashback cards, or anything. Ah. That makes the Factor Fiction hurt a lot more. Oh man, down guard too. They're. I'm like worried we're like gonna deck this game. We're like not gonna be able to kill them. Silver Bolt. That was a good draw. So 1-3-2. Yeah. They're just gaining so much freaking life. Like, as long as they don't draw on cards, they're, like, not really doing much, you know, like... I've already milled 1 Shipwreck Sifter. So I guess I want to just cast this. I like 3 lands in play, too. Like, they're really, like, using all their resources, you know? This dies, I get a flyer. Alright. What's up, Matt? How's it going, folks? Bronson Mythic. Like, they will eventually draw lands, you know, like... We're dealing 4 damage a turn. Oh, that is an ability too, I guess. And then nuking our factor fiction really sucked. That's definitely like a big part of our end game. Like the stream screwed up again. Alright, play Phantom. I mean, I don't know if we can, like, kill them. Like, I guess we have, like, other cards in our deck, too, but... Here comes 1 zombie. That won't trigger this, though. That's like actively good for us because we literally want to get the 4/4 flyer in play. So they just did us a favor. I don't get it. I don't get it. All I know is they're at 40 and I'm mad about it. That's all I know. We're 1 short on Amalgam Unblockable? Sure. I guess I would, like... Do I want to turn this into a flyer, too? Probably. It's a really weird game. Really weird game. So we're going to give him this to make a flyer. Oh my god, what is going on? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, what are they for Soul Wards aren't in play, you know? Like, just freaking haters out here. Alright. So we, like, tap the flyer, unblock. I don't want to tap this, though. I don't need to tap this, whatever. So, alright. I mean, unblockable, attack with everything, right? Like, now we're attacking for 8 a turn, so... We should hopefully catch another life gain eventually. I mean, there are mass pump effects, but... Oh, they already had that one? No, they've already... Other head. That was face up. I'm sorry. That was face up. I should have seen that one coming. Why did they get rid of this one, though? I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm sorry. That last game still took a lot out of me. I'm still, like, focusing on that game. Yeah, they really have a lot of graveyard hate. Jesus. All right, so there's a horde. I mean, eventually they're going to have enough zombies to just, like, freaking kill me. Like... And they are almost halfway through their deck, and they've drawn only 5 lands. So, they have a lot of lands to draw. And they're at 39 life still. Still. That's a card. That is definitely a card. Okay, sweet. Play trainer. Old school reset, thanks so much. Unblockable this thing. Karn's doing great. He's home. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, like, now we're going to double strike the flyer or the unblockable creature, because they can block the flyer for 1 turn. That's more damage. I'm gonna do that. So block this or whatever. Right now we have 3 blockers. They have the 6 is here. 6. They have 8 zombies, which is 16 damage. We can lock the horde in the cemetery, just like I guess for a turn. 35. I guess we like half to cast this, which is like so they attack with everything. We block 1, 2, 3, and take 8 and 8 is, or 6 is 12, 13, 14 damage. It's not that bad actually. But they kill 1 creature. We have 2 blockers. We block 1, 2, take 7, 14. It's 16 damage. I'm gonna say go. I don't think they can Alpha Strike us this turn. If they have like a global pump spell, sure, or whatever. But using Lock in the Cemetery on a 3/4 really sucks. So, oh my god, that's a card. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. I mean, now I can tap whatever they put the counters on. So. I also want this to die, so I'll probably block the horde with this. Doesn't actually matter, so. Alright, so block this, block. Oh, it's first strike damage too, shit. That would grow this, so I can't block like that. So, this is going to go here. These are going to kill these. So if first strike would kill this and make this bigger, so right now we're taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, this is good. That'd have been bad. That'd have been really bad. But now we're losing all of their stuff. They're gonna put all of our counters somewhere, and then we'll see how they divvy them up. That's some crazy games in this draft. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy games. A lot of math. A lot of math this game. I feel like my opponent should have planned this one out, you know? Alright, so we go to 6. All their stuff dies. Get a token, gain some life. Grab a Snickers, I guess. Not going anywhere for a while. So pretty wisely spreading out the counters, which is pretty good. This card is really, really good. Alright, so we can double strike the Sarah Angel. We can tap down the Digraph Horde. We're at 6. We need to also not die. They have they should put counters on the Blood Beggar, honestly. And then so we tap that, we double strike the flyer, play another flyer. I think Amalgamous to stay home, honestly. Four blockers. That's only 4 attackers. This can attack, I think, actually. It's actually pretty astounding, the amount of damage we dealt this game. Like, we must have dealt like 40 damage already, honestly. Problem is now we're like sort of in the abyss because their creatures are so big too. Jesus Christ. I mean, they also, like I said, they have drawn 5 lands, literally all spells in the first half of their deck. Like, so they sacked the thing that's there. They could have sacked the beggar and made a flyer too. It's like with their 5/5. Yeah, we usually can't win this game. Pretty sick game. They got a pretty sick engine going. Without the Outrider, I think we were fine, but... Alright, so we gotta block this or we just die, so... Yeah, we just jump like this. And we just can't win anymore, I don't think. We should land anyway. Yeah, I mean, we've drawn 11 lands. They've drawn 5 lands, which is, like, pretty sick. It's possible they're only playing 10 lands. That is true. Enix, I do, but not right now. Your Deck Live is still closed. It'll open at some point in the future when I have more time for it. Look for it. All right. All right. So yeah, I mean, just like double strike attack. We're just freaking dead. Maybe they'll be a coward not attack, but we've dealt them at least 40 damage this game, I think now. Like, is their deck good? Is this card good? Am I misevaluating? You know, I don't really know. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like they drew a lot of their engine pieces early, and they drew not many lands. So the fact that all their cards were so individually weak didn't really matter, because they just had so many of them and all spells. So, kind of a weird game. Kind of a weird game. I mean, their deck was pretty cool, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Luminarch is the best white com by the numbers, according to 17 lands. I don't always agree with the numbers, but card seems good, I guess. It's good that game. And is not great, but I'll consider keeping it. What's up, Blake Monster? Thanks for following. Appreciate that. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Rakdos. Put this card in your graveyard. Yes. I'm gonna play the Bolt. So I have Bolt available next turn if I want it. Covert. Cut Purse. The mana for a 2/1. Kills a creature, you didn't deal damage, and then Flying Death Touch. 2/2. I mean, I guess we're just gonna kill it. Sure, whatever. Human Rogue, Spirit Rogue, whatever. Just gonna kill it now before they can have a trick or something like that. I'm not gonna let it flip. Oh, it's Disturb. I'm so stupid. I was thinking it was a werewolf. I'm sorry, folks. I'm still reading all these freaking cards. I thought it was a werewolf, and if I didn't play a spell, it would flip. That was really bad. That was just terrible. Just terrible. All right, that's fine. We'll make up for it. We'll make up for it. Play Organ Hoarder. So on draft 4, folks. Still reading all the cards. Have not seen that card yet. Wow, these cards are all really good. We're gonna take the Storm Rider into our hand and ambush this thing next turn. Let's do that. Because I have Loyal, I could do Loyal Griff also, and bounce the Organ Hoarder, and then block, and then startle. That's even better, actually. Let's do that. All gas. Organ Hoarder, all gas. That's a really good one. That's a really, really good one. All right. A little face up here, but they're going to immolate my Organ Hoarder. All right, so we'll take this now. They don't know we have Startle, so they might still attack. Jesus Christ. All right. Now I guess we bounce the Loyal Griff. So we're about to bounce that, and now let's bounce the Loyal Griff also. That's fine. We also can't. We always just trap the Interloper if we're feeling like desperate. So, sure. A lot of card advantage here, that's for sure. I don't mind drawing a land next turn. I'm not gonna lie. That's fine. We're certainly way ahead on cards this game. The question is, can we just like not die? That's the big issue. They have 4 cards, all spells. They know we have Loyal Griff in hand, obviously. If I leave up everything, it's like super obvious. Alright, let's play Organ Hoarder. Alright, that's pretty sweet. So hit that, mill this. This blocks this also. Now we can Candle Trap. I don't want to pacify the flyer because we can just block it really easily. Just going to say go. I want to save it for something better. We just have like a lot of ways to block this with Startle and our flyers and everything else. So now next turn I can go 5 mana this, 2 mana up. God, you stop with this freaking card? Alright, sure. That's interesting. All right, so that's Menace too? Oh my god. Come on. I also thought we were blocking here too, so that's really annoying. Alright. Sure. Alright, so freaking Menace. Menace my ass. Alright, so land, Dualcraft, Startle, Candle Trap. Again, 3 lands, all spells. Opponents are really good at this. It's 3 in the air. Jeez. Alright, so this makes a 2/1 flying Vigilance, which will not survive with Startle anyway. So we just like Dualcraft, Trainer, Candle Trap, I guess. So go. Yeah, I mean, I took this card earlier on in an earlier draft and just like didn't really get there. It ended up being Boros, but I think this card's really, really good, obviously. Sure, Flashback Green, it's fine. That card wasn't very good anyway. And now, like, we have Griff plus Startle, which is pretty good. That's a really weird attack. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna block with the 2/3, probably the +2/+2. I'm not gonna risk the first strike here. Needs rush, sure, that's fine too. Okay, so that dies. Amalgam. Now we have Loyal Griff available. We can block and startle. Bounce something is pretty cool. 3 and 5. We are kind of dying, but block. Yeah, just let go. Fortunately, we just like played this game really, really badly. I just misread this card and then misread the other card too. I would have made multiple plays differently this game. Which is kind of unfortunate, but all right. And they obviously know we have this. So Decade. Block here. Oh, I'm so freaking stupid. What am I doing? Oh. All right, come on. Obviously, I meant to block with the Griff and use the startle, but I was just like, oh, I want to balance this, so I'll just block with this first. Stupid. What are you doing, man? What do you think you're doing? You drunk? That long game took a lot out of me, I think. I'm also really hungry, honestly. I'll make excuses. I'll make excuses. Yeah, I mean, we're just freaking dead now. I played absolutely horribly this game. Just like heinously badly. All right. Yeah, I guess. Or 1, whatever. Yeah, like I don't think we have any way to win now. All right, that's fine. Whatever. I play bad. I misread cards, made mistakes. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's okay. No worries. No worries. We didn't drop ranks again? God, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. We're back. I ate some Oreos, and now I have to do some squats. Chat's getting me going. All right, keep. Easy keep. I think this deck is by far the most difficult of the decks that I've played so far on Bronze and Mythic of the 4 drafts, and I think that, yeah, that's my excuse. No, like super long game deck, a lot of micro decisions, for sure. So. The last match is me just like not reading cards though. Like literally just like I just didn't know what half the cards did. Alright, squats 1, 2. Yeah, I'll bin that. So take action, put it in the graveyard, and draw an island. Okay. Trapper? Sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Frank, resub. Thanks so much. 8, 9, 10. Okay. No blocks. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, no, Kaz, I appreciate it. Thanks so much. We just rock it here, right? Like I kind of want to use the spear. I'm gonna fire this off. They have a way to kill it. It's fine. It buys time for me to Stormrider Spirit and block it also. So just take it up. Tanking. I feel like if they have the kill spell, they're killing it. If they don't, they aren't, right? So what's the hold up here? I redeemed hydration alert. Me? I don't have any water. That was my water. You're right. Hobbling zombie. Attack for 2. No blocks. Silverbolt. Silverbolt. All right. So. If we say go, it's like actually like pretty sick. We just like flip this, have a sick first striker, have a tapper up too. We can just say go here, I think. Just say go. Day turns night. Now we got this monstrous blocker. It's killing time in the village. Look at those teeth. What's that smell? Well, I have 3 cards left too, so just like not die here. I think we're in good shape. Our deck is definitely like the if we go long, we're gonna win deck. So a lot of it's just like not dying. Like, all right, so they're gonna eat and alive for 5 mana, pay the 3 life, and then kill my poor Moonrage Brute here, which is gonna have me tapping a zombie, taking 2, and saying go again next turn with Spirit up. That's pretty risky. It's pretty risky. All right, we don't know what we can do here, so. They have 2 cards left. Ugh, man. Problem is if we Spirit here and they have a kill spell, we just take 6 and probably lose the game. Which is clearly not ideal. We could like Silver Bolt Candle Trap here. Just like bolt the Harrier, trap the Hobbling Zombie, and set up for this next turn. But then it's super obvious because like the Trapper makes our Spirit super obvious because if we don't trap, like why didn't we trap? You know, so I don't love this, but that's what we're doing, so. Stay alive, you know? We're at 14, it's pretty good. Going to day is pretty good for us too, I think. We got 6 mana and 2 cards left. We've got Stormrider Spirit, Falcon Wrath, Pit Fighter. Card sweet. Attack for 2, say go. Organ Hoarder is the nuts. That was a great draw. Phenomenal draw. Perfectly on curve. Card draw, card advantage. Disturb me, please. So we would love to put a Disturb card in the graveyard with this for value, but like, I just don't want lands, so just take the stupid Disturb card. Whatever. And say go. Tap Interloper, block the pit Fighter. They have literally 1 card left. Card's being a whiny doggy. I did ask for a Disturb card. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Make the trades. Okay, that's a big one. Whenever it attacks, deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. If the creature is a zombie, it deals 2 instead. Okay. I mean, we have 5 cards in the bin now, so we can just, like, lock in the cemetery this one, I guess. We can consider, play Angler, and play the thing, so sure. Let's play Consider first. Bin the island. Draw Evolving Wilds, I guess, sure. Play this. Actually, I'm 1 short of doing everything, so sure, whatever. Lock this in the cemetery. And this is a spot where I'm going to value tapping over playing a 2-1 because I value my life total more than me dealing 2 damage to them. So we're just going to chill. Just going to say go. Yeah, now they're super flooded. We just need to, like, not die. I think this game's totally ours, so. Tap this. Day turns night. We're gonna play Angler, and we're gonna say go and see if we can get them. We're gonna not tap the Interloper and see if they will attack into my pretty obvious Spirit. Oh, that's perfect. Never mind. That's even better. They just use a premium removal spell on my tapper, which now conceals the fact that I have a Stormrider Spirit for their Vampire Deliver, which is freaking perfect. So,
Bingo!
perfect. Got him. That's perfect. That's the kind of luck that's like hidden in a game where like that wasn't lucky like I drew a Lightning Helix, you're dead. That was lucky like that things worked out exactly perfectly on the exact term I wanted them to conceal my play. So that was pretty cool. All right, so they have a Voldaren Stinger, which will get first strike on attacks. We have an Amalgam, and we're one short on doing that. That's fine. Play this. Only pop it once. It's all fine. Play this. Attack for 3. Say go. How does a dragon get locked in a cemetery? I don't know. Honestly, that's not my department. We did it! We milled a Disturb card. Look who's back. Oh, he's way off the center thing, whatever. There he is. He's back. I gotta fix his camera. I gotta fix a lot of things. And now his game is, like, over. Unless they have some, like, ridiculous bomb. Please don't opponent that's not a Q to have a bomb here. Thank you. Appreciate that. Backs against the wall. The first time we had our backs against the wall in a draft, honestly. All right, so, I mean, now we just, like, they can pump this twice. It'd be 5 power. We're going to Graph Keeper and Gale Rider, which is awesome. So, ship it. What card should they reprint? Like, for standard? Like, for what context of reprinting? Like, monetary, standard, limited? Oh. Oops, I forgot this thing to block. Sure. That was dumb. That's okay. So, they get a token. Whatever, I guess. Play this. Play this. And, yeah, I mean, all these cards are just 2 cards in 1. It's pretty freaking nice, you know? Like, I don't mind blocking my flyer here, because if it dies, I'll get another flyer, so... Oh my god. When I said draw a rare, I didn't mean actually draw a rare. That's obviously fine, though, because we're here. For the next Innistrad set? Honestly. Disturb is like flashback for creatures, so we get to go... Do I want to... Factor Fiction? I don't think so. Just play this flyer. For the flyer, for the angler. Freaking big booty here. Surviving the old burn down the house. Okay, I said I'd prefer if I didn't play rares. What the... Is it like a programmer? Like... Wasi just like, oh yeah, no rares, huh? That's funny. Jesus. This card's so good against us too. Luckily we dodged it mostly, but oh my god. Alright, so we what are they at? They're at 9. I think we're still like fine here, but we're gonna dig through time and look for we have like unsummon in our deck, right? It's only 10 cards available, so some way to deal with this Phoenix for a turn. Jesus. Dual Craft Trainer and Shipwreck Sifters. That's pretty good. So I can play the Trainer and give Double Strike to something. It also blocks the Trespasser, which is kind of cool. So I can make the Amalgam a... Yeah, so I'm going to go Amalgam and just attack for 6, just kill him next turn. Leave back enough blockers to not die to some random crap. Yeah, I think that, like, that was pretty sick. Both these cards are really, really good. But I agree it's too little too late. So we're going to beat their Burn Down the House, Phoenix, and Trespasser. Yep, that's game. Book it. Let's take 4, kill them in the backswing. Yeah, sure. They have no cards in graveyard, no cards in hand. Love it.
Game. Blouses.
Let's go. Phoenix is very good. I agree. It's a really, really good card. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Back on the saddle. Back in the saddle. Hand's good. Hand's good. Ooh, the hostile. They have everything, Zach. They have everything. Go check them out. All right, so we drew a Shifters, but no Disturb card. I feel like we're like below the critical mass of Disturb cards we want, honestly. I feel like we just don't draw them ever. Not casting this card naked, so. Kind of weird card to play as your first land, too, honestly. Stuffed Bear. Build-A-Bear Workshop. Sifters number 2. Now, that's a Spirit. So you could just play Sifters and discard Sifters. Awesome, Zach. Yeah, go for it. It's a great code. Alright, I guess. Just get lucky and draw a, one of our Disturb cards. Hey, we did it!
Bingo!
Value. Alright. Say go. Should I start bearing me here? Our opponent is cool. I like our opponent. Stuffed Bear. Hostile. Funny, this card actually dodges like all of our removal too. So like, it's pretty big. I wanted to try this card, just been like not been willing to do it. All right, here it comes. Like, it's no joke. Yeah, I guess the Trapper's pretty good against it, but all right. They're also like not developing their board either, so flashes back, get in for 2. Playing Cathars, totally fine. We untap and draw a farmhand. Good draw. It's a threat and a... We can actually just pop this up right now. It's just great. So do this, get a plains, and just play it and flip it right now. I guess I can wait, because I don't need to flip it right now. I could just hold it up and hold up Silverbolt too, so... Oh, I agree this card is obviously awkward. It is very clunky. I don't think it's necessarily good on turn 2, but like on turn 4 or 5, like it's not that bad, you know? I don't know, I'm not sure. This card, the cards they make like this are usually very bad, but they're at a much worse rate than this. This is by far the best like version of this card we've seen before. So it's cool as Coven too. This is real. This is a real turn. So we kill the Cathar. So I'm glad we left that up. That's pretty cool. Hit that. They have a Candle Trap, I guess. What's better, Stuffed Bear or Mimic? Stuffed Bear, but like a lot. I think Mimic is like terrible, like unplayable. Shipwreck Sifters. I mean, we can like tap Cemetery. We can't tap Cemetery and flip. Let's just cast Sifters and draw and discard and see if we can draw a spell or not. We could also just like say go, flip this and tap this. That's not bad. All right, let's just attack this. Attack. I'm just going to play this land. We're also like pretty much in the market for having all of our lands in play all the time. So we're so mana hungry. So just going to play this and say go. Intent to tap this, flip this, and attack next turn. Oh, that's a big boy. Okay. Sure. Alright, they have the trap like we thought they did, which is fine also. So this is fine. Now you have like a chump blocker here, which is totally reasonable. Alright, so attack if they want to. They're not going to. We're going to flip this and tap the Burly Breaker and put the cemetery on it. Or don't want to exile with Candle Trap. Trap is 1, 3, and 1. Yeah, let's do that actually. So let's tap this thing. Drew land. So we're going to trap this. I am sure. Pave its hole. Exile it. Play land. Smash. And now I think we're in great shape. They're almost out of cards. We got a Lifelinker going. We got Tapper going. We got Removal Stone in our hand. We draw a land. We can mill it. We draw a spell. We can mill it. Unruly Mob. Sure. Alright. I mean, they can start, like... We can just tap this thing too, though, right? So, that's pretty good. Zan, new sub. What's your name? Where from? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. 4 months. I'm sorry. Resub. Draw land. Play Sifters. Discard the land. I'm not going to lock anything in Cemetery yet, so... That's what I consider. Put a Startle in the graveyard. Startle's pretty good next turn. We're going to draw this, actually. And now we're just going to chill and not do anything and just say go. So... Was I consider offering Cathar for Captain and Mob? Or Captain and Token, but... Tyros Hauler, sure. Pretty big, but... That guy's Brolic, jeez, he's a 4/5? He's just like, whoa. Sure, alright, attack all you want. Tap this. Draw Stormrider Spirit, also very good. Alright, we'll just never do anything, I guess. Should I play Spirit and tap something? Yeah, let's just go. We're only in a rush because, like, they're not really doing anything. And we have cards in our hand, we have the board, and I would say the overall quality of our deck is probably better than theirs, so... Tap the Boomer. A little surprised they haven't started feeding the humans to the hostile, honestly. Just like work on that aspect of things. Grow the mob. Seems like a strange one. Play a flyer, do the thing. Keswick Nacho's tables a lot. I mean, our Gruul deck went 7 wins and it felt really good. So, all right, we draw Beloved Beggar, which is a little awkward. I'd love to discard that card directly, but sure. We could like just tap this. Actually, we're just gonna tap this and attack, and be a little aggressive here because we want to actively startle. So we're gonna tap this and just jam, and then play Beggar and startle. So go boom, 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 and hopefully they'll try and kill the Cathar. Oh, they have the bear. That's why this card's so good. You just never see it coming. You never see it just standing there in the room all stuffed. And all of a sudden it's like, whoa. That's funny. All right. All right, so we're going to... what are we going to do here? We can save our Cathar, or we can just like win a combat. We're going to lock the 2/2 on the 2/3? It's weird. I'm just going to save the Cathar, whatever. Startle, make a token, get it for 2 in the air. Like a pump spell or something like that. It's so funny. So funny. Sneaky bear. Oh. Hello. Well, that was a massacre. They defensively defended the Celestis. So we got a little punish there, I'm not going to lie, but that's okay. play Beggar. I think we're still way ahead this game. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Sneaky bear. Don't poke the bear, Jim. Hostile. Sack the thing. Sure. They're at 6 and we have a flyer in play. And if this thing dies, we get another flyer in play. And we got a tapper. And we're drawing the good cards. So... yeah. 2/2. Whatever. It's nighttime. Here comes the flyer. It's a freaking big bear. You're up. It's night. Night falls. Night falls. Thanks for following, BB. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow, and of course watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Bronze to Mythic. Episode 4, draft number 4. Going great so far. Great start. Also, Karn's here. Aww. Move the mask to a Geist. Okay. Tap down the nothing. I actively want them to attack, so we're gonna tap down this. Yeah, a little surprised they didn't just like throw the token in the hostile, but because they are just dead. I mean, I don't know what they're doing here. They got sneaky reach. Does the bear have sneaky reach? Pretty uneventful game, despite the fact we drew 10 lands and played bad twice. All right, there you go.
Game. Blouses.
Syndrome. I think that's fine. We have Sifters to find land and discard a Angler, which is pretty awesome. That's good. That's good. Oh, when Geist dies, they gain life. Ah, right. That's like the hidden mode in that card. That's true. Things could have happened. That's pretty good too. So just play Sifters, discard the Angler. Pretty awesome for us. Try to find a white, get a second white. A lot of our good cards in hand right now. Actually, I think I'd rather discard the Beggar. Store that one for later. That's how one we really want in the graveyard for later. So next turn we can go Consider for a land and play Angler. Blue-red. Blue-red what? Alright, so consider me this. Put this card in my graveyard. Decline. Don't screw it up, Jim. Attack. Lunges? No lunges. So they're gonna... that's great. So they kill this. We're gonna play Graphkeeper here. The next turn's like Angler Farmhand. Mill 2 lands. Tilt. Card's super good. Card is super good. So, Falcon Abomination, sure. That's fine. Drew a land anyway. Just gonna attack. It would happily trade here. And then we're gonna go Farmhand Angler. We have the Spirit to block the 2/2, which is insane also, so play Farmhand. Oh, Consider's like so much better than Opt. It's disgusting. Surprising, honestly, they would choose to print the card. Because Opt's already like a pretty playable card, but yeah. Consider is real good. Consider is real good. So, going wide. Not quite threatening a flip yet, but we got Sarah Angel waiting too. What's up, Mr. Roy? Yeah, I mean, take 4. No blocks. Yeah, I mean, this is all pretty good, right? We just play land here, smash. Say go. A little face up, but... You gonna kill something again? Leave my stuff alone. What's up, D2? They don't want to kill any of my stuff. Like, these have text in the graveyard, and this card already did something. They're going to look at the top 4 cards of the library, reveal an instant. They're going to reveal a Startle. Which isn't bad. They're still looking at things to do. They have an unsummon here. That's insane for us, because now we have a... They could have bounced the Spirit for, like, some okay tempo. Coming in. So I will attempt to block. They got tricks. They got tricks. Tricks are fun. Sure. So that was their entire turn to attack for 2. Love it. Love it. Draw a land here for our Sarah Angel. Nope. Still good, though. Still good. Do we want to play Amalgam instead? I think we do, actually. Smash. It's more mana efficient. Still 3 power. It's got a huge butt. We're on the offensive anyway, so target ourselves, mill some cards. We mill land. Ooh, land Cathar, Griff. That's pretty good. That's okay, though. They have a Startle. It's face up. Not a lot of threats here, honestly. We're 5-2. We're 5-2. They're very careful with a card like Hostile, Pigeon, because any colorless land that comes in untapped, the opportunity cost is really low to play it. So if you make it too good, it's in literally every deck in Standard. So, like, Mutavault was like that. So it was a real risk to cards like that. So I understand them wanting to lean on the more careful side. Very, very confused Falcon Abomination here. Yeah, Hostile's got a... It's just like the payoff... It's a lot of like work to get there, and the payoff like isn't even that good. So... Our opponent is so far in the tank. We're going to burn the Accursed, the thingy. It's going to get exiled. Sure. Then on my upkeep, they're going to pause. A peculiar pause, to say the least. And now I'm just going to, like, play this and flip. Which is pretty great, so... Again, it's either that... The Hostile's obviously a very cool card, for sure. But again, the risk is that you... If this card is too good, it's everywhere. And you don't want to card this in every standard deck, you know? Like, even if it is a cool card. Alright, they're just, like, freaking dead. I don't know what they're doing, honestly. Like... Like, they haven't played an actual threat yet. This card makes... There is, like, a blue-red spells deck in this format, it feels like. It's a really good uncommon that makes, like, a weird token or whatever. But... And Alchemist seems good in this deck, too, but... I mean, they're just not doing it. I don't know. Alright, so we are once again moving into combat. Yeah, ship it. Alchemist is very good in red-black. It turns on all your stuff, too. It's pretty good. And, I mean, they can, like, block with Falcon and Startle, but I don't care. Like, you know, like, whatever, sure. They're at 4. What are their blocks, you know? Yeah. They're going to slash again. Sure, it's fine. So, slash again, kill that. Lose their Abomination. They have no cards left. Play Sarah Angel. They're at 4. Say go. Just an absolute shellacking. This game isn't even close. We could have mulliganed to 4 this game and still been in great shape. Like, their deck does seem fine. Like, they've got pretty good removal and stuff like that, but maybe it just lines up badly against our deck in particular. You're dead. And they're dead like literally 10 ways to Sunday here, so. Yeah. Startle, draw a card, sure. Like, I just don't know how this deck beats this deck. Like, it, you know, we just have so much card advantage in all of our spells that, like, you can't 1-for-1 us. Should I get those licks in? Get those licks in, opponent. You do that. You deal those points of damage. I'm just going to keep slamming the space bar here. There we go. Rallying back. 6-2. Oh. There it is. 6-2. Rocking and rolling. All right, round 7. Karn is here. I am here. You are here. Let's get 7 wins again. Hand's pretty good. I like the hand. I like the hand. It's very flashy. What? It is. It has flashcards in it. It's flashy. Come on. Let's go. Boros. Alchemist. That card's pretty good against us, honestly. So we're going to put this card in the graveyard. That's the nut. Just strict value here. Basically draw 2. Alright, awesome. And play Plains. And say go. We got a sweet flying curve here, let me tell you. We flashing. Alright, so this is actually pretty good. Like, I don't think Boros has like that many spells for this thing, so play this, play Graphkeeper. Again, if they kill it, it's just straight card advantage, so. Take 1, cool. So, like, if they, like, Lightning Bolt this, like, that's awesome for us, you know? It's a real clock, too. It's a real clock. We have Loyal Griff. We have Startle. Oh, my God. This is, like, a Boros Burn standard deck? Alright. Ship it. Attacking. And just playing the old Gale Drifter. Pretty fast clock. If they have, like, 2 of a Lightning Helix card, we're probably going to lose. But them's the breaks, you know? What are you going to do? Thermo Alchemist for days. This was a common when it was first printed in the first Innistrad. Alright. Take 1. Take 1. I have a, you know, oh my God, Becky, that's so big. I need like a, it's so small, soundboard. That has to be like the worst Season Storm ever, right? That was really bad. All right, play land, smash in the air, and I imagine this game is like pretty close to over. Just flashing the Storm Rider. It did deal 2 damage when it came into play, but that is, it did do that, but it's okay. It's a grower. It's a grower. It is true. It does grow. It's not a fixed power and toughness. It is a variable power and toughness. So definitely not a shower, that's for sure. Yes, Wolf. That's what I have. That's what I was referencing. Harvest Tide Infiltrator. Okay. And I mean, people aren't going to walk into this card like this over and over and over again, typically. Kind of a trick here, obviously, but I'm going to block. Am I going to block? They're at 11. I guess it doesn't like slow my clock anyway. They have a trick here. It is pretty awkward, and like their hand's pretty bad too. But I also don't want to die. Whereas like if we block here and they don't have a trick and they can like chain some damage together or whatever. Like it's literally 1 damage. Yeah, like raise the effigy would be terrible. Any pump spell's terrible. I'm just gonna take this. No blocks. Our Boros deck last draft seemed pretty good, so yeah, they have something here. Yeah, all right, so good no block, I guess. Ritual of Hope. Man, they are not playing these cards for their full value. Let me tell you. All right, sure. We are at 8. Like we are dying. Play land. They have, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 guaranteed. All right, let's oh, it's been a long. This has been a long draft. Yeah, long draft. Just play Amalgam and leave it up consider, I guess. Like, because I want to have a blocker for this. Just have 2 blockers. All right. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely die next turn, like for real. But this is also unblockable too, so that's pretty good. So I guess I'll start. I'll consider first. See if I draw like a unsummon or something like that. Patrol, graveyard, beggar. Yeah. All right. What's up, Jared? Sorry to hear, Jared. Take it easy, relax. You know, feel better. Bad no block on our part? I don't think so. Like, I guess it would have died, so it ended up being bad, but. Alright, please don't kill us, I guess. Well, whatever this card is all that matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. I feel like they're flashing back the spell though, so I think we're gonna be alive here. Uh-oh. Nope, we're dead. Wow. Did I throw this game? I must have thrown this game. This is ridiculous. I should have just blocked. I knew I should have blocked. God, I love blocking so much. That's gross. Could play Beggar and Griff. Yeah. Might have been better too. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, man. Alright. Yeah. I definitely did not play my best this draft. I threw away at least 2 games, if not all 3 losses this draft. So interested in racing that, like... where's my thing? I'm so interested in racing because these things like put a clock on us. I guess these cards in our hand. I could have played Beggar and Griff too, which would have been a lot better also. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one. That was a pretty bad loss. Like, I just like didn't do the math on does a kill spell kill us there. So like I should have easily just played Beggar and Loyal Griff. So that's a punt. That's a punt. I owe y'all that one. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. So the non-believers get a rare payday here as I play horribly in all 3 losses. That deck was really good though. That deck should have definitely got. That definitely should have gotten 7 wins, like for sure. That was just totally on me. But this deck was absolutely by far a 7-win deck. Like deck seemed excellent. Only losses were to punts. Yeah. Like, Alchemist just, like, added up a little more than I thought it would. I just didn't play very well that game. What do you want me, folks? I can't play good every game, all right? So, 6-3, unfortunately. Still a great start to our series, though. 7 wins, 7 wins, 7 wins, and 6 wins. We'll take that. So, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Bronze to Mythic, Episode 4 is in the books. Thanks for watching.